guys, so yes, Robin's not hanging up right now. He is still here. I need to hang him back up, but didn't have time before this video. Should I like just have him like sit on my shoulder? Oh my god, can I do this? Doing a review for Batman issue 20. I bought this for $3.99 at my local comic book shop. So yeah, I am doing a review for Batman issue 20, and okay, as always, the first part of this review will be 100% spoiler free, and I'll warn you guys before I spoil anything. So yes, I've actually not read anyone's opinions on this yet. It just hasn't been one, like, it hasn't been controversial. I haven't really read anything on it. I've seen a few panels people posted online, but other than that, I haven't really read anything on it, which is kind of... Okay, so this is like my just complete and utter opinion. This is probably one of my favorite comics since the New 52, which so many people are probably going to think it's insane that I'm giving it such a high rating, but oh my gosh, I am in love with this comic. I absolutely adore it. I don't know what it is about it. It just, I don't know, to me it's just a classic good comic. Like, whether you have problems with the New 52, whether you have problems with, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to review the last Batman comic, you guys. I'm so sorry. But this continues off of that one. But yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't get a chance to review it. But yeah, it also has a little mini story at the end that also continues off the last comic, which I also did really like that one. I liked that one, and I liked the story at the end kind of more than the whole other thing, but this one I don't know what it is. I just really like this. This made me happy. I wasn't feeling well. I read that and it made me happy. So yeah. Also, 10 points for Gryffindor. I had to sneak out of my house and sneak into my dad's car because I left this here, and it is ridiculously late at night / early in the morning, and my dad's sleeping on the couch, so I had to sneak past him, past my dog, who was really, I think he was about to bark when I opened the door, and sneak outside, sneak into his car, sneak back inside with my bag full of comics, because I'm like, I'm gonna do a comic review tonight and nothing can stop me. Yeah, that's such a lame story, but I'm lame, you guys, I'm sorry. So yes, continuing on, it is time to get into the spoiler zone, so I will give you guys a chance to X out if you don't want any spoilers. I am doing a lot of hand motions today, and yeah, so I'll give you guys a prolonged moment. I think that's long enough. So yes, let us open up the comic, and this is not one that has a fold-out cover. Disappointed, no. But has a nice little promotion for the show Arrow. Has anyone seen that? Is it good? I haven't seen it. Yes, so it starts out from last comic with Bruce Wayne, not Batman, Bruce Wayne versus Clayface, who wants to take over Bruce Wayne's body to lure Batman to him. So he's gonna take Bruce's identity, cause tons of mayhem, and out of hopes of and kill Bruce Wayne out of hopes of bringing Batman to him. I'm sorry, some people are just like, okay, whatever, with the Bruce Wayne Batman jokes. Like, I love them. The irony of this is not lost on me, and I adore it. I might just like really, maybe it's so late at night I'm finding that overly funny, but just when I read that I'm going to lure Batman by taking his friend Bruce and causing tons of mayhem and killing you, and it's okay. And then he swallows Bruce and spits him out and tosses him next to, okay, I might say this wrong because I googled it before, Lucius Fox? I thought it was Lucius, but I read online it's Lucius, so yeah, okay. If you have that name, please tell me if I'm mispronouncing your name. So yeah, who's saying that Clayface will never get away with it because Clayface says Bruce Wayne is dead unless he can hold his breath for over 7 minutes. And I need to check the world record for the longest breath holding because Bruce Wayne then wakes up and says breathing's overrated. Bruce Wayne's good at everything. And Lucius is saying they're in a crushing device, by the way. They put them in the place where they crush all, like, the bad prototypes. And so Lucius finds an old bat suit that they were gonna scrap, and he wants to put it on, but Bruce says no, he'll put it on, and Lucius says, don't be ridiculous, and to back up before he gets hurt because Bruce is injured, but Bruce just puts it on, and they fly right through the mother truckin' wall. I love that. I like this suit. It's kind of... And Bruce, of course, asks why Lucius scrapped it, and he said because it'll be at least 20 years before the thing is cost-effective. And so Lucius says right now Bruce should get medical help because he's not Batman, and and his body isn't used to this type of punishment. And Bruce says he'll be fine, and he asks Lucius to please call Batman while he's gone. He's pretending to be Bruce Wayne, just being a complete and utter jerk. Saluting and everything. He then arrives and is met face to face with Batman, who punches Bruce Wayne. Batman just punched Bruce Wayne. Oh my gosh. Am I finding this overly comical? Hey, comical. I feel like I've used that pun before. Yeah, moving forward. So he emerges back as Clayface, and Batman says Wayne and Fox are safe, and I've alerted the police to the changes you've undergone. No more framing innocent people, no more blackmail. And Clayface says, how about a touch of murder then? And I'm trying not to spoil everything, but I'm pretty much spoiling the whole issue. And he says, all he needs to do is touch Batman and he'll change into whatever identity Batman truly is. So he breaks open the protective mask he was wearing and touches him, and Commissioner Gordon shows up, I believe, and is all, no, and he says, already, it's time to roll the credits, shall we? And the man playing Batman is Bruce Wayne, and just the faces. So then Batman traps him and says that he was wearing a fiber mask and that he took an impression off of Bruce Wayne after saving him from the Crusher, and the DNA you took from from touching the face is really Bruce Wayne's, which it is, and Bruce Wayne's also Batman, but that clever little trick hid that fact. And then he sees Clayface as Damien and freaks out, and then heads back to talk to Alfred. And can I say Bruce is coping with... This is what confuses me, is I feel like there's sometimes a bit of inconsistency in the whole Batman universe with stuff that happens, because, like, in one of the Batman comics, he was dealing with it kind of similarly to the Batman and Robin series, to how he's dealing with it. But then in this one, he says he's not losing himself like he did after Jason's death, but that he's just not ready to let Damien go, which is what he says to Alfred. And he's a lot calmer in this. And, like, even the ending part with Superman, which there's a very touching part with Alfred that I'm not going to talk about just because it's something, like, I do like reading stuff for you guys to read, and even though I skipped through a lot of stuff to give you guys something to read, that's something that it was a very touching moment. But it's weird because it seems like in the newest Batman and Red Hood, which I'm going to also be reviewing, he's dealing with things differently than how he's dealing with it in the Batman series. And then, I don't know, it's just so weird because, like, in the newest Nightwing, Dick Grayson's not in Gotham, and then in the Batman Incorporated, he's standing there with Tim Drake, and Tim Drake's supposed to be mind-controlled in Teen Titans, but he didn't seem mind-controlled in Batman and Red Robin, and I'm confused. No, okay. Moving onward to the little Ghost Lights, which is a little Batman and Superman story, and in the comic shop, I said, oh my gosh, because I was flipping through the pages, and I'm like, oh, it's part 2 of the Batman and Superman story, which takes place at, like, the end of the comic, and it's a really good story. I really liked it. I said to him, oh my gosh, it's probably, like, alluding to the Batman/Superman series coming out, and the guy who works there was like, yeah, he goes, it's trying to show you, like, a sneak peek of their friendship, and it does. And I'm not going to reveal too much of that, because it's, like, a very short little thing, and I feel like if I reveal too much of it, that I'm going to reveal all of it, and I want you guys to read it, because it's very good. It's very good, and it shows their friendship where Bruce actually says, let me get to that part. Okay. That man right there, he's one of the closest friends I have. He's here tonight because he wanted to help me through something. He's here because he cares. And this whole thing has to do with magic, which is hurting Superman because his body rejects magic. So it's this whole thing, and it's very well written, and I feel like I'm going to confuse so many people if I don't say the miniseries right, but the ghost woman tells Superman to take care of this one, meaning Batman. He might look scary and all, but he's much sweeter than he looks, and Superman says he'll take that into consideration. But it's a great, like, don't, like, just scrap it because it's not part of the main thing going on in the comic. It's very good, and I really like it. And Batman says to Superman, I'm skipping through the whole kind of fight thing because I want you guys to read it just so I don't spoil too much of it, but Batman says to Superman, I feel like I'm always looking down in the comic thing so I can say, like, exact words, that he's not ready to talk about Damian, but he thanks Superman for coming, and then says if Superman wants to help him patrol, he'll be fine with that, and Superman says, of course. Batman disappears on someone with super hearing, because he can do that. And that is the comic, and I adore this comic. I actually really do like this. I'm not just being, like, a tool, but it's a really good comic. I recommend getting this. Especially if you're a fan of the Batman series. This is just such a good, it's not like a prolonged storyline, I feel like. I feel like it's that little arc that you get that's kind of, I don't know, it's something to me that I can read again, and I'll enjoy it just as much as I read it the first time. So, I really enjoyed this. I give it my highest recommendation. So yeah, Batman's probably one of my favorite New 52 titles, if not my favorite New 52 title. Nightwing is a close second, and I'm still trying to read some of the others. Like, I still need to read that Green Arrow. The guy at the comic shop asked me if I've read it. Yeah, I haven't. I still need to read it. But yes, so I'll be reading some of the others. I got told to read Aquaman, so gotta read that. And then someone wrote in the comments for me to pick up Young Avengers, and I did. I need to read that as well. So, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get your butt over here, Robin. Bye, guys.